guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, finished in lava orange. We're gonna take it out for a drive and just see what makes it still one of the best supercars in the industry. I've always said, there are crazier cars, faster cars, but I think just as a working vehicle, it's a working sports car, Porsche is probably the best. Also makes one of the finest sounds in the industry. So with that said, let's go ahead and take it out for a drive.
Please start the car. I'm dripping. Cassian, start the vehicle.
You good there? Should I keep going faster for you?
Yeah, just keep that going for me.
We have a 4-liter flat 6, 500 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. The way it gets there is very linear, very predictable, nothing catastrophic is going to happen. 7-speed dual clutch PDK transmission, arguably the best transmission in the business. There's no time in between shifts. It's just immediate. It's a car where I can just enjoy the speed, enjoy the sensations and the visceral experience that this car is designed to give. Okay. Just unfazed.
No, I wasn't. I was sending a message to my friend and I made like 4 typos in a row because I was typing it as you sped up.
Yeah, this car sounds godly. I think Porsches, they've always just been some of the best sounding cars on the road. Revs to almost 9,000 RPM. Just absolutely screams the entire way up.
Like
exactly. The car weighs 3,100 pounds. Feels that in the corners. I mean, this is a very light car. Carbon ceramic brakes. 500 horsepower somehow does not sound like that much by today's standards, but I reckon it is more than enough to have a great time on the street and on the track, because ultimately this is what this car is designed for, is for the track. Top speed is 196. It's a car that won't really terrify you too much. It is rear-wheel drive, so you still have to kind of keep that in mind. Wants you to be engaged and wants you to really be enjoying the moment. Yeah, and just the way it turns in, the steering is incredible. It is electric power steering now, but it is so accurate. Just wind her out. And just the grip.
Oh, don't say that.
What? It's just a very exquisite noise. This is the stock exhaust. These with aftermarket exhaust sound absolutely insane. Inside the RS, it is still your traditional 911. Everything is very well laid out. Very nice materials. Very spacious in here as well, I will say. Visibility is actually tremendous. Even just keeping it around 4,000 RPM, do you have your lightweight door straps? Instead of a physical logo emblem, it has a sticker, which I'm sure saves a whopping
nothing.
Yes.
At that point, you may as well drive it naked because the clothes weigh too much.
Anything extra in my pockets, it's just going to compensate for the weight that was saved from the emblem. I think it does save like 0.002 grams or some shit.
I don't care.
Which, I lose that from just farting.
Yeah, I weigh 230 pounds, so this car is fucked. Please don't put that in the video.
Throttle response, immediate, as there are no turbos. It is a naturally aspirated flat 6. And also just seeing that wing out the back is so cool. Some people might think it's a bit outlandish and just childish. It's just a car you can just really savor the moment. I will maybe take it back a little bit. It will give you a bit of a kick on upshifts when you kind of get to the higher RPMs, which is appreciated. There's just something about owning a Porsche. There's a sense of reassurance, and again, I'll say a buyer's confidence when you own a Porsche.
They're just solid.
They're just
They're
solid.
just all around good cars.
Like there's just
they're not the fastest. They're just good cars.
They're way crazier cars.
This is all reliable. From SpongeBob, his jellyfishing man.
Yes.
This is Old Faithful.
Yes.
It's always there. It works.
It's not the blue jellyfish jam.
Yeah.
It's the normal jellyfish jam with some spice.
It's good.
It's good. It's solid. It's solid. But you could argue it is probably arguably the best in its category in terms of like track weapons.
It's like the Five Guys of supercars.
This is pretty much a top 3 supercar, I would say, in terms of just overall, and even the experience, even though it's not as crazy to look at as, say, like an Aventador, it still looks pretty amazing with that wing and this color especially. For a 6-cylinder engine, this sounds insane. Like, it sounds godly.
Like, for the price, you're just like, this is the best all-around car you can get for the money.
Yeah, right now,
if you ask any real car guy,
it's arguably
in this
the
price
best.
range, what is the best play? 9 out of 10 of them are saying a GT3 RS.
Yeah, seating position is perfect, as you would expect from any Porsche. The fit and finish in here is fantastic. You got some carbon pieces here, carbon on the center console area. Yeah, this roll cage is pretty sick to look at. But yeah, this as a track weapon, but this is still a car that you wouldn't really want to daily it. I mean, you could, because it is still a 911 and it has that aspect to it. It'll always have that aspect to it. But with these carbon bucket seats that are kind of painful to get in and out of, might not be the best option for your Monday morning commute. But it's nice to know that you could drive it every day. And you've got to give it props for that. You can also thrash it on a track, which is what most RS owners do. I would say the majority of them do take it to the track at some point. So 500 horsepower is not that much by today's standards. Obviously a decade ago that would have been a very beefy amount of power. Now it's kind of just like it's just, some people it's like, oh, it's it. It's usable power, enjoyable. Every single bit of it is enjoyable. The next generation RS is about to be sort of unveiled, and I can only imagine how much of an animal that's going to be. It's not like a crazy experience behind the wheel. Like, it's not going to like blow you away in terms of speed unless you've never been in a supercar before, and you probably will. But if you've driven McLarens and you've driven Aventadors and F8s and things of that nature, these sound better than most of those. It will blow you away from an engineering aspect, from a mechanical aspect. The car is incredibly rewarding, which that sort of alone is what makes it worth the price tag of right now low to mid $200,000 range. I've never met anyone who like shits on a Porsche. Right? So if you got a Porsche,
I've never met someone with a valid opinion who does. Everyone who does are like non-car people who are like, they don't even look that cool. I'm like, you don't know what
they don't. Yeah, but any car person,
they know it's a good ass car.
It's more rewarding than other cars. It doesn't even have a manual. The fact that it's paddles only and is still this engaging to drive really says something about the Porsche engineers and that they are the best in the business. All this time spent on the concept of having the engine in the rear, this sort of bizarre idea, they've really nailed it now after so long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.